Hi, Katzcradul here. You'll remember that last week I showed you how to make zucchini bread. And here it is. If you missed that video, I'll post the link below so that you can be sure to watch it. You'll remember after I grated my zucchini, I had more than I needed, and over there on the right, you'll see the piece of zucchini I was left with. That's a substantial piece of zucchini. And so I put it in a baggie, and here it is today. Now this is several days later, probably 5 days later, and it did just fine in the Ziploc bag in the refrigerator. And today I'm going to just make my fritters. You'll see I have some nice small spring onions there and 3 little carrots. Actually, I ended up only needing 2 of them. And for this recipe, if you have nice carrots that don't have many blemishes on them, you don't need to peel them because you won't notice that the peel's there anyway. So after a little bit of prep work, here's what I end up with: a cup full of zucchini and about a ½ cup of green onion. During the winter, when green onion isn't available, I would use regular white onion chopped, and about a ½ cup of carrot. Then my other ingredients are all going to be mixed in. They're sitting over here at the left, just waiting to go into my bowl. And this is a real simple fritter recipe. You don't need to get out a mixer again. Just like I showed you with the banana bread, you don't have to use a mixer for that either. And so we're going to put this all together here in a big bowl. Okay, and here I have my blue enamel bowl for demonstration purposes. I like it because you can kind of see into it. I'm just going to lightly whisk my egg here. Just to get the yolk and the white mixed up pretty good. That looks good. Now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of milk. You don't have to worry about the measurements right now because I'll post them in the show more section below. I've got flour, freshly ground pepper, salt, baking powder, and I'm just going to lightly mix that together. There's not a terrible lot of liquid that's in it, so I'm going to go ahead and mix the zucchini in, because when the zucchini and that salt mix, the salt is going to pull a little bit of liquid out of that zucchini. Will be easier to mix. So in goes my zucchini and my green onion and my grated carrot. These ingredients are delicious together. And really, the batter that I started with, the flour and the egg and the other ingredients that I started with initially, it's really just almost like a little pancake batter or waffle batter. And all it's doing is it's just going to hold the vegetables together. I might have had a little better than a cup of zucchini in there, but the recipe really only calls for a cup. This recipe is very forgiving. And that's about all you need to do. You don't really need to mix it any more than that. That's how it looks. So over to my hot iron skillet. I'm dropping these fritters by heaping tablespoons into very shallow oil. And you can use whatever kind of oil you like. I recommend some kind of vegetable oil or coconut oil or lard. You could even do it in baking drippings if you wanted, although it would take on the flavor of the baking drippings. And I'm going to get about, I guess about 5 of them in here. I might have overcrowded it just a bit. And you just kind of shape them with the back of your spoon just to push the vegetables together. And here they are. They're going pretty good. And I'm let them cook about 1.5 minutes. And when I turn this first one, it's not quite as brown as I want, so I just wait to turn the others as well because I want them to get a little bit more color on them. You can see this skillet, it's so well seasoned, it works just like a non-stick. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little better, so I'm going to turn the rest now. I love this little narrow metal spatula. Don't ask me where I got it because it was a free giveaway from my savings and loan a couple of Christmases ago, and I just love it because I'm able to get into really tight places using it. So that looks good. I'm going to let them go about 1.5 minutes on this other side as well. I started with about between 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil in this skillet. You can see the first batch is out of the pot and it's draining on paper towels on a platter in the back. And so this is the second batch in. I put 4 in the second batch. Oh, those are beautiful. The flavor of the onions and the carrot and the zucchini is just delicious. It makes the house smell fabulous. And it doesn't hurt if you turn them a couple of times if you don't think you've got them quite dark enough. Now, I made these fairly thick, and if you want them very, very crispy, you can press them very, very thin to where they look almost lacy. And here they are coming off the platter. I'm going to let Paladin Prepper and PrepperA try them. I made a little simple horseradish sauce to dip them in. You could dip them in ranch if you wanted to. All right. The mic's not great, but I want you to hear what they say.
Here we go. This is Paladin Prepper. He's going to let you know what he thinks about the fritters.
Hey, that's really good. I like that. Now I like my own plate.
Okay, how about letting PrepperA try? Sounds like a plan. That is very good. Very delicious.
So there you go, zucchini fritters. What a delicious, simple side dish. I will post the link to the zucchini bread recipe in the Show More section below. I'll also post the recipe for these zucchini fritters there. I also have one more really large zucchini that I need to use, so stay tuned. I'll post a couple of more zucchini videos. I hope you try these fritters. They are really good. Until next time, this is katzcradul.